3 up, 2 across, tap that play button 3 times, and walk through the archway into Dialogue Alley. Hello and welcome to Dialogue Alley, the official Potter Collector podcast about Harry Potter books, book translations, and all other things magical. I'm Carly.
I'm Erik.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Melanie.
The 4 of us are Harry Potter book translation collectors. We collect Harry Potter books from all over the world. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 14 of our podcast.
Woo!
That was an introduction right there.
I know.
I'm wooing because that was Carly's, I think, second time ever in the 5 seasons of Dialogue Alley that she's done the introduction.
What's really
and you
funny?
did great.
Seriously.
And the
Thank
first time
you.
with no mistakes, first try.
First try.
What's really funny is I almost said introductions episode overview. And I was like, no.
That's fine. Tommy could have edited that out, so you're good.
Yeah, but I did it.
Gosh. Carly, what
Carly.
what are we talking about today?
Yeah. Why are we here today, Carly? Lead on.
Peter's going to talk about stuff. That's as far as I know.
That's exactly
Awesome.
right.
We're all going to
That's
talk
it.
about this stuff. We're going to talk about all the Harry Potter stuff. Big news. I mean, it's old news-ish, but it's still big news because it's still new. Harry Potter Shop has opened up their second store in the United States, and it happens to be in my kind of town. Chicago is. It's in Chicago, downtown Chicago on Michigan Avenue, the Magnificent Mile, 1 block north of the Starbucks Reserve, which happens to be the largest Starbucks in the world. It's amazing. Yeah, I know, right? So
Did we go there?
We went there. No, we didn't
Okay.
go there. Yeah, we did.
Where was it this?
We did go there.
I think we did.
Yes, we did go there, yeah. I also am battling a little cold. I have an epic cold that I brought back from Epic Universe. The eye rolling that all 3 of you did. So we have our webcams on, so we're watching each other as we record this, and the eye rolling was like in sync, and I loved every moment of it.
So I guess we're talking a little bit about Epic Universe as well.
Yeah, we can. We can talk about Epic Universe again too. So I guess, what do you guys want to know? I'm not really good at just like talking about things until like I've like been asked a question, and then I can talk and then like grow
I want to know your
in
favorite
talkage.
food.
Yeah.
I'm still
Where?
based on the food.
Where?
At
At
all
Epic?
of- like,
Or-
if you
or
had to eat-
HP
Like in
Chai?
general, Carly, our questions are about Harry Potter, Chicago, or Epic
I don't
Universe.
know what Peter's
no,
favorite
like that's
food
where
is.
they are. Like, I want to know the
I-
favorite food from each place.
I know.
Matt-
All I know is the way Peter eats food. Like, and he saves like the best bite for last. Like
Yeah,
that's
he does.
that's what I know. Like I could never tell you. No, I know your favorite food is like chocolate cake. Like, but I feel like there was one time we were both eating in the Leaky Cauldron, and we had those seasoned potatoes that they serve with breakfast, and you and I both saved like our most seasoned potato for our last bite of seasoned potato, and I just looked at you and I was like, I get that so
Yeah.
well, because
Yeah,
that's how I also eat. I get it.
it's like
Oh,
saving
yeah, okay,
that
so-
last like Dorito, Cool Ranch Dorito that has all the seasoning on it.
Yeah.
That's the best
We
one.
understand each
That's
other.
the favorite food.
It's so good.
is
Or
that
like the
last
middle
moment.
of the cinnamon roll. It's the best.
The middle,
Oh.
yeah. Ooh.
Pop-Tart
All right.
that you have to eat to keep a little bit of the crust, but then you have it like a protrusion peninsula of the non-crust inside.
That's
Oh,
a
I know.
good. That's a
That's
good
it.
time as well.
That's what I'm all about over here. Oh yeah.
Eating
so
that
if
way
we're doing
sounds-
food, what?
I was gonna
I'm
say it
just
sounds
curious,
quite
I've-
epic the way that we're describing how you eat.
It sounds
food.
epic. Let's start at Epic. Let's start at
Okay,
Epic Universe
let's go to
then.
Epic.
If Carly wants to know
Yeah.
more about the food, because you were just there, and I guess the big thing of this trip was that it was a pass holder preview, so it was probably busier than before because there were a bunch of pass holders there, and you stayed at the official on-site hotel this time.
Yeah, it was. I miss that trip so much. I want to go back so bad. So I spent 3 nights at the Grand Helios, which is the new on-site hotel, and
oh wow.
Yeah, it has a dedicated entrance to the theme park with its own security. So you literally, like, until you've experienced it, like, I feel like I can't explain it until someone isn't going to understand what I'm saying until they, like, actually experience it. Not because anyone listening is dumb, just because it's, like, it's mind-boggling to me. Like, so you literally, go into
the Grand Californian Hotel in
I've never
Disneyland
been there. I've never experienced
that goes right into California Adventure. Like, I haven't actually physically stayed there because it's ridiculously expensive. But yeah, they have their own park entrance right from the hotel that like bops you right out by the Grizzly River Run in California Adventure Park.
It's like amazing. It's literally
four turnstiles,
amazing.
and it's like just for hotel guests.
No, it's
so
like
that's
so
as
cool.
soon as you mentioned that, like that's immediately what I went to. I'm like, oh, I've walked right by that tons of times in DCA. So
yeah, no, it is so cool. You literally go through security, through the turnstile, and bam, you're in Epic Universe. Like, poof.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
It's amazing.
That's really cool.
So the food at the Helios is, I mean, I guess start there with the food. The food is, well, not everything I ate. Every restaurant I ate at had like something that was so amazing. Bar Helios, which is on the 10th floor and has amazing views of Epic Universe. Their food is like to die for. Some of the best food I've ever had, actually.
Wow.
I mean, it's expensive, but it's good.
But it's worth it.
It's expensive. Oh yeah, 100%. And then the main restaurant, the food is really delicious. Breakfast is really delicious. It's just, the food there is amazing.
What was the standout item?
Standout item was probably either the beef kebab, mainly because of the sauces. They had it came with a garlic sauce and a chimichurri sauce, and it was like, oh my gosh, so good.
Especially,
so good. Then
did it have like a bread with it?
No, there's no bread. It was
kebab on a stick.
No, it's just the kebab on a stick, 2 sauces, and perfectly cooked meat. Their hummus was delicious. The desserts, the baklava was phenomenal. I didn't think I liked baklava, and found out on this trip that I liked baklava. So,
I think that's my favorite dessert. Someone asked me, and I had to pick one. I think that's it. I rarely eat it, but it's like the perfect size because I'm not a dessert person.
Oh, then you will love this.
3 bites and poof,
you
gone.
will love this baklava. And then the chicken at the restaurant, the main restaurant, is, I say in my vlog that I put out today, it's the best chicken I've ever had.
Wow.
It's at the Helios Grand Hotel. It's like incredibly seasoned, moist, juicy, delicious. It's so good. Yeah, so amazing food there. And then you go into Epic Universe. So really the only food. So, okay, I spent 3 days there, guys. I was planning to visit all 4 areas and really explore Celestial Park. I spent 98% of my time in Ministry of Magic. I didn't leave. The only time I left was to go to Starbucks to get coffee or to go ride Donkey Kong Minecart. Those are the only times I left. And then I was back in Ministry of Magic. It was
You didn't
crazy.
get on the Dark Universe ride?
It was down the day that I was able to go. Yeah.
Crap.
So I wasn't able to get on that. Otherwise, I would have been in Ministry of Magic for like 98% of the time. But I mean, 96% of the time. But it was 98% of the time instead. So it is like, okay, so I spent 3 days there. And granted, I was filming videos and, doing work and stuff. But it is so darn immersive. More immersive than Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley. Like the immersiveness of it, the size of it, the space of it, the characters just help so much. They have characters walking around, so they have 3 students,
that's
a
awesome.
Beauxbaton, an Ilvermorny student, and a Hufflepuff student, or a Hogwarts student, Hufflepuff. And it happens to be a Hufflepuff. They're all Hufflepuffs.
Represent.
And they walk around and they're like, interacting with each other, and then they interact with the guests. And there was, on the last night, spent like a half an hour with them, just like role playing and interacting and going around and like looking for magical creatures and talking about the wizarding world, and like it was just insane. It's so incredibly immersive. Then they have an auror there as well, because you know it's the time of Grindelwald, and Grindelwald's in Paris, and so there is a little bit of that storyline that I didn't notice the first time I went, but they do have some of the like Fantastic Beasts storyline, but it's not like in your face.
Cool.
So it's so they're you know, Grindelwald's there, so they're, you know, they're guarding the entrance to the French Ministry of Magic, and they interact with you, and then Cosme Acajur, who's the wand maker, she is out in front of her store interacting with guests. She's in her store interacting with guests. So it's like an Ollivander experience without having to wait in line, and it's like only one person gets chosen. Everybody's chosen. It's like everyone can interact with her. She'll like be helping some guests and then pull you in and talk to you as well. And it's just really, really well. It's just immersive. It's so immersive. So Universal Creative like killed this section, knocked it out of the park. And maybe it's because if they felt like they had to, because you know Fantastic Beasts had failed and they had to change things, but they killed it. You know, and then, of course, I mean, we talked about the Ministry of Magic queue for the ride, so I don't have to talk about that again. If you didn't hear the previous episode where we talked about Epic, go listen to that. But, I mean, then there's that, which is just mind-blowing. But let's move into food, because Carly wants to talk about food, unless anyone has any questions.
Food. No, I want to know about food.
I do want to bring up real quick the Avada Kedavra curse that you see in the window that you posted. That was like, that's almost better, I think, than like the creature kind of Easter egg over at Universal Studios Park, because like that happens pretty frequently, but you said it happens so infrequently that it's kind of like, did I just see that moment?
Literally so infrequent. Okay, so here's the story. So my first day there, I happened to be right by the window where the death happens, and saw these two flashes of green light, and like flipped out. I mean, if you didn't see the video of my initial reaction, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I think I just saw someone get murdered. You know, obviously it's just a flash of light, but you know what I mean. You're immersed in this world. And so was it that first night? No, so then it was the second night. I happened to see it again, right around the same time as well. I was in that same spot, not on purpose. I think I'd mentioned it to who I was with, and said like, oh, you know, I saw this green flash of light, and that happened. So then that night, I stood with my phone out for 45 minutes trying to capture this green light. And I have the timestamps on the video recording to prove that it was, you know, 40 to 45 minutes, and didn't capture it. So I found that it seems to only go off like every hour, because then the next night, the last night, I saw it again, got lucky, happened to have my phone out at the right time. I had just pulled it out, and was focused on the window, and my friend Diego was like, you know, is it that window? I was like, and it's like, oh yeah, that's that window, and then bam, it happened. So you can actually hear my freak out moment when I captured it, which just shows that like I'm hold on, let me pull it up really quick because it's kind of funny. Like it's legit. This is my reaction to this happening.
No way! Did you get it? I got it!
So
I was so excited. I was so excited.
Well,
so anyway,
I'm saying that was so cute because none of us could hear that. I don't know if you guys heard it, but we didn't. We couldn't hear what.
Well, you'll hear it. You'll hear it on the what-you-call-it. You'll hear it on the podcast.
Oh my God, here! That's so crazy.
I know. Is that crazy?
If I actually heard it, that would be my reaction.
It's just make a long story short.
It's
the
so cool.
immersion of it is just
Peter. What a potty mouth! Oh.
All right, so here's a really important question.
Friendly podcast.
What trendy phrase would you say if you saw it, considering you have like the well done dragon that has caught on like dragon fire, if you will. Anytime the dragon goes off, like if you see this death flash, like what would you yell out?
You would yell out. I mean, Eric has something, and I'm trying to figure out what he's thinking before I let him say what he's thinking.
Think about Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, you were thinking Disney.
Well, just
you can't.
no,
It
French,
can't be Disney.
French.
No,
True.
it's a French phrase, but they say it in Beauty and the Beast a few times.
Bonjour. I have no idea.
Yeah,
Go.
that's it. That's exactly
What is it? What is it?
That's the end. Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Or
There you go.
if you want to be Eric about it, you could say Gadzooks, a murder.
I was thinking we could say something like, I'm going to bed, or I'm leaving before anyone, or before either, before we get ourselves killed or worse, expelled or something like that.
And then,
bam,
someone gets killed.
And then, bam, someone gets killed. Yeah. So anyway, so that's just another little part of immersion.
Super
I feel
cool.
like we got off the rails a little bit.
Food. We were
Not
talking
us
about food.
ever.
We were talking about food. So the food.
Yes.
If they can keep it up, the food right now is, and I love Leaky Cauldron's food, 5 times better than the Leaky Cauldron's food. Like,
wow.
It is the best. And I mean, Disney has some amazing food. This is the best theme park food I've ever had. And it happens to be at the cafe.
Wow.
It is incredible. Like, incredible. The quiche Lorraine, the chicken dish, the French onion is fantastic. What else did I eat? I ate some beef dish that was really good. And then the butterbeer crepes are my favorite.
I was going to ask
butterbeer
about those.
thing. Yeah, the butterbeer crepes
They
are
look
now
so
my official
good.
favorite butterbeer thing. Like,
What's
they're
the
so
best
good.
bite? Because I think I would know what the best bite is.
The best bite is with everything together.
Okay. It looks like it would be the point, you know how like they fold the cup
Yeah.
to where it like looks like a fan?
Yeah,
It looks like that little point at the end where everything is like sunk in and you get a bite of everything all at once. That feels like that would be the best bite.
Yeah, it is so good, guys. You wait until you try these crepes. You're going to love these crepes. Yeah,
How does
so good.
like how's the flow work at the cafe? Is it similar to like the
it's
Peter's showing
beautiful.
a picture of the crepe? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So good.
Gadzooks. What
Yeah,
what
so
a
it's
crepe.
like it's and everything's sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Literally everything's butterbeer though. So I mean, the crepe isn't flavored butterbeer, but it's filled with a butterbeer cream. It's topped with like a butterbeer sauce. The whipped cream is a butterbeer whipped cream. So it tastes like it's so well done. It's very sweet, but I mean, I like sweet things. So if you don't like sweet things, you won't like it, but at least try it. But it is so well done. It's such a good dessert.
It looks
the
lovely,
flow-
so I'm excited to try it.
The flow is very much like Leaky Cauldron, where you walk in and so they actually had less people during the AP previews than they did for the team member previews. So the first time I went, it was a lot more crowded than it was when I was there the last 3 days.
Okay.
And which was great because I was able to get some really good content without a ton of people around. So flow-wise, it'll be interesting when there are more people, but it's very similar where you walk in and you go find a table. I'm assuming they'll bring you to a table once it gets more crowded, but you just go to a table and then you order through the app and you scan the QR code and put in the table number and then they bring it to your table. So it's super easy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
great.
And what was the wait time? Similar to
it was
the
a
others?
little. It was a little slow, probably because it's a preview period. They're still getting things figured
Yeah,
out with the
okay.
kitchen and everything. But like the food took maybe, I don't know, and the restaurant wasn't packed. Maybe 20 minutes, so 15 to 20 minutes, which isn't like crazy, but it's also
That's not bad.
like it's not like
That's-
quick service necessarily. So, yeah.
It's not bad though.
But the food, like, and the prices are the same as they are at Leaky Cauldron. and like to have
Oh,
food
that's great.
and more food too, like tons of food. I don't know if I have pictures of the chicken, but it's like you get half of a chicken that is like incredible.
Oh, I saw that. I saw you post that. It looked really good.
It's so
It looked
good.
juicy.
All of the food. Yeah, it was delicious. So I was very impressed with the food, and I again, it's like I hope that they can keep up the quality of it when it gets busier, because if they can, I mean, they're just.
I bet
they're
they
gonna
can,
knock it out
because
of the
they
park.
should have processes in place by this point, I would think, to ensure
I
good
hope so.
quality stuff.
Were there new drinks? Like new wizard drinks?
There's a lavender lemonade, which I didn't try, but I heard it's good. And then there's this Akami drink where it's like an iced tea, and then you pour in this powder, and you have a stirrer, and you stir it, and it changes colors, and it becomes like very, like potion bottles where you shake them up and they get all swirly.
Oh, yeah.
It looks kind of like that, so it changes color, but then it has like a really cool swirly effect. So that is a new drink. There were a bunch of new alcoholic drinks, which I didn't try, but I heard that they were really good. So if you enjoy a drink, then there are probably some really good options. And then,
You know if they
there's
had
one
any
more.
exclusive? Did they have any exclusive beers to the Harry Potter France section? Because I know, like, you at the Hogshead, you can get like the Hogshead beer, and it's nothing like
Yeah, they have
spectacular,
that
but
stuff
it's like
at,
an exclusive.
Like Dialogue Alley. I was gonna say Diagon Alley. They have it.
Yep, we got
We
lots
do
of
not
beer
have
at
our own
Dialogue.
exclusive beer here.
Nope, we don't. Not yet.
I mean, I
Not
would
yet.
I would assume there was something, but again, it's like I don't drink, so I don't look for that, and actually wouldn't be the best person to even know what it was.
No, and I have never had any of the other ones at the other sections of the park, but I know that's like a thing that people sought out. My sister was like, "Oh, I gotta go try the exclusive whatever," because if it's park exclusive, people love trying it, right? Whether it's good or not.
Oh, totally. I can't find their menu. I'm trying to look at the menu of the
How does
Café L'air de les Sirènes.
You mean le menu?
Le menu. Sorry, what did you say?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Actually, it fell out of my head.
Oh no.
I know.
So food, phenomenal. And I can't really tell you about the food outside of the park because... Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I did eat at what's the restaurant called? It's the kind of like the main restaurant in the front that has... it's called the Atlantic. So the Atlantic, which is a beautiful restaurant, my goodness. It's like you're in a fish tank, and you have... It's like right on the water of the fountain, or one of the fountains, and it's kind of at like eye level, the water is, and they have these giant, like huge, probably 4 to 6 feet long, stained glass fish that are suspended from the ceiling, and they light up at night to and glow, and it makes you feel like you're in a fish tank because the whole wall is just glass. That looks out into Epic Universe. And then eventually they're on this track. So eventually they're going to move around the restaurant lit up to make them look like they're swimming. Just amazing. And the food there, wasn't super happy with the appetizers. They were kind of just bland and flavorless. But I had the filet, and the filet was really, really good. And the toppings, or the side dishes were fantastic too. So that was the other food option that I had, or the other food item I ate there. But the food, again, at Ministry, top notch food.
Excellent. I can't wait to go.
I wonder how that will compare to the other parts of the park, because I mean, I know the food at Super Mario, what is it, World? Super Mario World?
Super Nintendo World.
Super Mario Late. Super Nintendo World. There we go. My brain is sleepy. I know that's fun looking food. I don't know if it's necessarily great tasting food, but it's a fun experience to get the food. But at the other two Universal parks, I always end up eating at the either Harry Potter area.
Yeah, because the quality of the food there is the best food probably in the park.
I think that's the best food in the whole park. And yeah, I'm just wondering if that is the same. I know you didn't really try other stuff in the other areas, but if that's going to be a similar vibe, because I mean, I know where I'm going to eat first when I go to this park. It's going to be in the Harry Potter
Cafe, yeah.
like
Right.
it is in the other two parks. That
I
went.
imagine
So,
that Isle of Berk would have like really good like barbecue. Like if they don't have like a good barbecue place, like that's a missed opportunity. Like that's the
they
place
don't
where
have
you
something
should.
called a Dragon Burger.
It should be like it should be like called Dragon Fire, and everything is cooked with
Yeah.
fire, and like
Yeah, Dragon
that's
Fire
where you
Grill
would,
or something.
yeah, and that's where you would get like your smoked turkey legs from that you get at any theme park ever. You know,
So
I
they
would
actually
like to
do.
think
They
that.
have
That's my
the
headcanon.
They have the mead hall, which is like, meat and fish and barbecue. So they do have something like that.
See?
It's called
All right.
the Meat Hall.
The mead
The
hall.
Meat Hall.
Mead.
Oh, it's like the
That makes
Meat
sense.
Hall.
That's
Stay
what I
away,
thought it was
My
meat.
vegans
cold.
and
I'm not
vegetarians.
pronouncing very well. But, so I've seen videos about like the best foods at Epic or whatever, and always on the list is from Isle of Berk. It's a barbecue mac and cheese. It's some sort of mac and cheese in like a cone, like a bread cone
Oh,
or something.
I think I have.
Oh,
seen
I've
that.
seen that.
Yeah, so that's always on the list. And then the other thing that's always on the list is the Donkey Kong Country float. It's like a float with like a banana
That looks
ice cream
yeah,
or something.
that looks
and
insane.
comes in a really cool cup. So those two items are always on the list. The butterbeer crepes are always on the list. The quiche Lorraine is on a lot of the lists. Dark Universe, I don't remember actually what items are on there, but yeah. So anyway,
Brains.
great food, just so good food. Brains, yeah, brains
Brain.
and raw meat,
The bag of blood.
Flesh.
just a bag of blood.
A bag o' blood.
Bag of blood.
Your choice of blood type.
All sorts
How
of
was
creepy.
the Donkey Kong ride?
Donkey Kong ride was very cute. It's a little bumpy, but it works because you're on like a rickety track. But it's cute. It's more intense than I was expecting, which was good, and just overall fun. I was in the back. I think if you were in the front, you'd get a better view of the track. So the effect of jumping the track would be greater. It is like a tiered car, so you are like above the front row a little bit, but you still don't see it very well. So if you have the choice, I would definitely say ride in the front. And I also heard that riding in the front, it's less bumpy, which seems interesting because it's just a 2-seater car. So I don't know how that would make that much of an effect, but yeah, that's what people are saying. But it's very cute and very fun, and I love Donkey Kong, so that was a blast. I was
Same.
hoping to meet Donkey
it's
Kong. I
so
heard that
nostalgic.
yeah, it is so
It was
nostalgic.
a blast.
But like you can meet Donkey
out of the
Kong
barrel.
there, which is so fun. But he wasn't out because I guess the costume had just been shipped from Japan, so they were having issues with the costume and they had to ship a new costume or something over here from Japan or whatever. So didn't get to meet Donkey Kong, but hopefully one day.
Next time.
Next time.
I mean, aren't you planning on going for opening day?
I'll be there. Yep, I'll be there grand opening day.
Is that the next time that you're going?
As of right now. So they still have some AP previews. So it's like if I have time and can do it, I probably won't stay at the Helios unless it's cheap, which it won't be. So,
Can you talk price about Helios?
Oh yeah,
Like, what-
sure. Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine. I paid like an average of $500 a night. Yeah.
Where on the tier list was the room you stayed in?
I was kind of like a mid-tier, so I was like the standard park view room. So I had a view of the park. I've noticed some dates where it's in the 300 range, low 300s, and that's like a
Okay.
standard room. Yeah, so that would face like the pool, which is gorgeous. The pool is beautiful, so that would be a great view in itself. But
But
yeah,
that's
so
like- It's like staying at the Bellagio in Las Vegas and not getting a fountain view room. Like, what's the point? I feel like
Yeah,
if you're not
that's
getting like
why-
a view
yeah.
of seeing the park, then like, why even bother? I mean, obviously there are a lot of other perks for staying there, right? Like the restaurant and the like ease of just crawling into bed when you're done at the park because you're literally right there. But I feel like if you don't get a view of the park, then like, what are you doing?
And that's why I
You get a
splurged.
poster and you put it on the window. So pretend it's a park.
No, but that's
you
why
tape your park map on the window.
There you go. But no, that's why I went for a park view room, because it's like, if I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah,
do it right. So, what was the other question? Oh yeah. Oh, so maybe if I can swing it, I'll pop down for a couple more days and shoot some more content.
What videos do you have like left on your list?
Food. I didn't get to food because I wasn't feeling very well. But I need to order everything off the menu and do a video trying everything. Both at the cafe as well as the what's it called? I always forget the name of the other restaurant. The Goblet. The Goblet Noir Noir.
Noir.
Le Goblet Noir. So that's kind of like the Nocturne Alley section of Wizarding Paris. Yeah. So those are kind of the two big ones, and then because I filmed all the shops, I filmed the ride queue of Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. I wanted to film all of the shop windows. I wanted to film all of the Mina Lima artwork. It's plastered on every single wall. It is insane the amount of work that these two did, and with their team, like there's so much new graphic artwork. It's amazing. It's crazy.
It just makes me so happy for them, because I feel like I feel like it's just such a place to fully like exhibit their talent, if that makes sense, and where their talent is going to be like truly appreciated. Mm-hmm. And it just goes to show like they're so much bigger than so many other projects or things, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Speaking of what? So funny.
Erik just sent me a clip from the Mr. Bean movie, and it's cracking me up. He's like, "You
what are you two doing?"
Passing notes. Wow.
It's this scene. I love this movie so much. I love Mr. Bean.
He's on like a train and he's ordering like coffee, and he's in France, so she's like asking him questions in French, and it's like, "Would you like a coffee?" And he's like, "Oui." She's like, "Would you like any sugar?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "Wow, your French is very good." And he's like, "Gracias." And then he walks away.
It's so good. That's the other thing. It's like they always say bonjour or au revoir. Like they speak in French too. It's awesome. So immersive. Can't wait for you guys to see it.
I can't wait to go. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're planning a Disney trip in January, and Alana and I kind of are like, do you think we could sneak away for a day where like everyone's resting? Because we kind of have it figured that if we want to go to Epic, we have to go just the two of us, like go for a weekend. That's going to be the only way that we could go. Like we can't take the kids. But like, we're like, oh, well, maybe we could like sneak one day in when we're supposed to be like resting between Disney days. And I'm like, I don't know if I can't do 3 park days in a row.
You have to. It's so relaxing though. It's like it's not a go feel. You feel so relaxed when you get into Wizarding Paris. Like it is a vibe, guys. It is a vibe. It is.
I hope that so maintains good. When like crowds are crazy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because I love the idea
Same.
of that. I just like, who knows what it's going to be like when it's actually like public. I don't know.
But I had a total switch. Like I don't know if you guys remember, Melanie and Erik, you were here. I don't know if you remember when we were talking about Epic last time, where I said it's like Isle of Berk was my favorite. But Ministry after this trip, like far above Isle of Berk for me now.
Well, when you spend
it's
98% of your time there, I feel like you're bound.
It's pretty
maybe
telling.
you need to spend 98% of time in Isle of Burke and give that a fair chance.
Maybe.
And when there's
maybe
when there's enough, or like when there is fewer people, where it feels like it's a natural amount of people for that space, I think that helps a lot. Like there have been times where I've been at either Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley where it's been so wall to wall people that you can't even like stop and look at a window because it's like you're just being like shoveled along in the big crowd of people. And like in that moment, I'm like, I don't want to be here at all. Like I want to go anywhere else. This is not like, it's not immersive. It's not theming. It's like, it's just like
I
people
think that
on top of you.
My only hope for it could be the fact that like if someone is traveling from like another country and they want to be immersed in Harry Potter stuff, like I feel like their first thought would be like, I have to see Hogwarts or I have to see Diagon Alley. It might not be like I need to go to Wizarding France, you know?
Yeah, true.
That, so, and I feel like in Islands and at Universal, you know, any of the Harry Potter sections, those are the things that are most crowded. Like I always cruise right through Seuss Landing. There's never anybody there. You can walk onto anything. And then it is bumper to bumper traffic trying to walk through Hogsmeade because that's just where everybody is. And it's absolutely crazy. So I think that maybe that's the only like saving grace type thing. Cause like maybe it's that the Harry Potter people want to see it, but like people from far away would be more drawn to the other parks. And also because it's just a new park all around, hopefully the crowds are like relatively evenly dispersed.
Mm-hmm.
You took the words and the question out of my mouth, is how
Nice.
like long term the crowds are going to be affected between the three parks. Because I mean, I would like to go to all three, but I don't know if I had to choose. It would be hard not to go to like the Hogwarts and the Hogsmeade.
Yeah, I feel
the
that
big
way.
Or Diagon Alley, rather.
The big draw of that world is going to be the English Ministry of Magic. Just that ride queue and the atrium, which they did a great thing with the. A lot of people are not happy about the virtual queue, but the virtual queue has done a great service to Harry Potter fans who don't want to ride the ride, because they have taken out all of the switchbacks in the main atrium, so you can go through the Flu Network and you have just this open space to see the atrium and walk around. They can't have that with the virtual queue, so or without the virtual queue. So that's a big benefit to the virtual queue. Is that ability to just witness the atrium.
I like when Universal does like rides like that. Like I don't know if I'm sure you have, like the Jimmy Fallon ride. I've been on it one time because like not my cup of tea. I don't like motion kind of rides like that. But I like the queue in that, okay, you walk on this line and then it's the same. They do it for Smuggler's Run at Disney, where like you get to like this main area and they hand out numbers and then they have like entertainment and stuff going on and places to sit and like things to see in this big room. And you'll see a light flash where it'll say like the color green. If you're the color green, like go to the next room. And like that, it's just really cool the way they do that. It makes it feel like you're not waiting a long time in line. So I like how they do stuff like that. I don't know if Ministry is like similar vibes to that, but if they do something like that, like I love those kinds of cues. I think that they're really smart.
Yeah, so it's just you just do it through the app and you can kind of select a return time if you can get it. The second day I couldn't get a virtual queue. They all went really, really fast.
Wow.
But you can hang out in the atrium until it's your time if you wanted to.
Yeah, but could you imagine going all the way there, wanting to go on that ride, and then you get there and then you can't go on it?
Hey,
it'd be so
that
sad.
was me and my wife the first time we went to go to Galaxy's Edge in California, and it was a virtual queue for both the Rise of the Resistance and for the Spider-Man ride in DCA. And we didn't get a Rise virtual queue like the first day. Then we didn't get one at noon. And like the next day we didn't get one in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, if we don't get this one at noon, like the whole reason we came here to go on this ride, like, and we're good at Disney. We're not like bad at Disney.
Yeah.
We're good at Disney. And we couldn't snag one. And we finally got one at noon on the last day that we were there. And that was the only way to go on. It was with virtual queue. So like I didn't feel like if I didn't get this, I'd be really upset until like I didn't get it the last day in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, is our whole trip going to be for nothing if we don't get on this ride? So like, no, I think that's going to be a real issue, especially for people that are like not super versed in how to use that virtual queue technology. And again, like the first time I went to Disneyland after COVID was over and it was back open, and there were no virtual queues, there was no fast pass, there was no genie. It's like everything was a standby queue, and it was so different to just be walking around the park and like, I think I want to go on this. The line doesn't look too long. Let's go. Like there was no, I got to be here at this time and then go here at that time. Walking all the way across the park to go here and then back. And even like in the morning, it's like we'll just wake up, we'll get there at rope drop and
see what
do
happens.
what we want to do. It's great. It was such like a natural flow because you just kind of find yourself exploring the park in a natural way and not just running past stuff because you had to get somewhere. And so like that's what I'm hoping that this gets to, because yeah, like if you're just breezing through the Ministry area to get on that ride, and then you got to breeze back through the other way to get on Donkey Kong, and then you got to run back to whatever. Like that's not a fun way to experience any theme park. So but who knows? It might be like that for a while, or you might just be waiting for everything for a very long time.
I don't know. But what you don't have to wait for is shopping at the Harry Potter store in Chicago, which was the whole reason why we were going to have this episode, was to talk about the store. But we just got into this epic chit chat. No, I want to know what are some like unique differences between that store and the New York store, because you've obviously been at both.
The biggest positive differences, I would say, are the Butterbeer bar. Well, it's the largest in America. I mean, there are only 2 in America. so they call it the largest in America, or the United States.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
the largest butterbeer bar in the United States. There's only one other one.
Yeah.
No.
Now,
Peter, have you been to the largest replica of the Ministry of Magic atrium?
I sure have.
In the United States.
It happens to be at Epic Universe.
Amazing.
I know.
Oh,
the
my
largest one.
goodness.
So
right.
it is significantly larger and has a lot of seating, which is great. So that's a big plus and a big difference. The whole store is more open concept, which I really like. It's almost half the size as New York.
Wow.
Like it's a big store, but it's a small store. So it doesn't have a basement, and it doesn't have like very separated rooms, which is good because there's more flow, there's more open space. The decor, there's a lot more decor, like a lot more. Like someone vomited Harry Potter artifacts and decor in a good way. Like it's
how
amazing.
You say
the top
decor.
of the shelves.
Is that just a Chicagan thing that you say decor
Maybe.
instead of
decor?
decoration?
Oh, decor.
No, it's
Oh,
decor.
Decor.
You just put the emphasis on the other
decor.
The other.
I say it like Peter, so I think
decor.
maybe
Yeah, it must be a
decor
Midwest thing.
Eric,
Yeah.
is it decor or decor?
No, we have a lot of Harry Potter decor in this room.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. So you put
Anyway,
emphasis on the
there's
decor.
a lot of decor. I'm gonna say it how I'm gonna say it. So,
but what does a train say?
Decor.
Like there's seriously so much decor everywhere. Like it's crazy. Like I call the top of my shelves the room of requirements. This is the room of requirements on a whole nother level. It is beautiful. It's so well done. We've got golden eggs everywhere, like golden egg lights that are open.
Cool.
The Goblet of Fire is very cool. I do wish though that it looked a little bit more realistic. It's like if you've seen the Goblet of Fire in person or even just pictures of the actual one, it's a lot more detailed. This one's like half the amount of detail on it. Like all the details there, but it's just not detailed like it could have
Was it
been.
better or worse than the one that they had at the Dragon Challenge, Dueling Dragons?
The one at Dragon Challenge
was
was great.
Wasn't it the
yeah, like you
Triwizard
walk through
tournament?
it right away.
Or
Yeah,
wasn't it
you
the
walk
Triwizard
right-
Cup?
They had the Goblet of Fire there too.
Oh,
though.
did they?
I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah, they did. As you're walking through the
Yeah,
queue,
they
they
had
have
both.
the Goblet of Fire. Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was the
Yes.
Triwizard Cup. I don't remember it. So I don't remember. I can't
they
tell
probably
you.
have both. It was a long time ago.
I thought they had both. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought they had both.
They
Yeah,
definitely
I
had the
couldn't
Goblet of
tell you 'cause I
Fire.
don't remember. So I have no idea. But it's
All
like
right.
it's in the center of the store, and it's cool. It changes color, so it'll turn red randomly, and like make a sound like someone has just put their name in the goblet, or it's about to spit out a name of a Triwizard champion.
Did you have to wait 45 minutes for that to happen with your
I
phone
didn't
out?
wait. I just chanced it. Whenever it happened, I pulled out the camera.
Good for
The
you.
Ollivander section is so good. The whole wand section is fantastic. Significantly better than New York. They have like this giant window in the back of the counter that kind of that has a screen that makes it look like you're looking out onto into Diagon Alley. And different things happen. Dementors come, or like the Weasley's car comes flying by, or owls fly by. It's very cool. The Mina Lima section is so sad. It is like this tiny little hallway, which makes me so sad because Mina Lima has so much amazing stuff. And granted, I know that store's like half the size, but they could have allocated a little bit more space for Mira and Eduardo, I thought. Just because, again, they have so much amazing stuff for fans to purchase, so they had to limit what they were selling. But besides that, it's a store versus an experience. It's definitely an experience, but nothing like New York, where New York has photo opportunities. It's like they have the Hagrid's part where you can stand in Hagrid's shoes and see how tall he is. We have the phone booth, the Flu Network elevator.
Yeah, that's the coolest.
Even the giant things in there, like the giant chocolate frog and the griffin to Dumbledore's office, the giant snake downstairs, the giant time turner, the phoenix in the front. They have in Chicago, they have the stained glass window in the prefix bathroom, which is just kind of short. It's small. Like it could have gone all the way to the ceiling, but it didn't. So there's nothing that's the Goblet of Fire is cool. Not as detailed as I would have hoped it would be, but that's kind of the big thing about the store. The best thing about the store, art wise or decor wise. I'll appease both. I'll appease both all the decor and decor people. So it's if I had to choose one to go to, and obviously it's going to be based on where you're located in the country. But if you were given a choice of New York or Chicago, I would still choose New York, just because there's a lot more to see. And they have experiences like the wand photo opportunity, and Chicago doesn't have any of this. And I was talking to someone, and they said there's really no room to expand, which is unfortunate.
Oh, that's such a bummer. Yeah, because I
yeah.
feel like
Unfortunate.
even right now, like Harry Potter New York has like that whole. I would say it's the third floor, but it's the whole. It's the second floor. They have that whole space that's not being used right now because they did all of the VR stuff for it, which they're not doing that right now. And that stuff is like decorated really cool. Like it's all themed out to be like King's Cross Station. And it was just very, very interesting and neat, like doing that. So the fact that they don't have the VR experience, I am so bummed out that they don't have that anymore. I think that it's so sad.
Yeah.
What a cool thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's amazing to have a store that has all of this Harry Potter merchandise. Again, the store is beautiful. It is such a beautiful store. The designers did an incredible job decorating it. It's a place to get butterbeer now, and you can get Frozen at the Chicago store. You can't get that in New
from
York.
The largest butterbeer bar in the United States, I would expect them to have some frozen butterbeer.
Exactly.
I would sure hope.
But I heard a rumor that Hot was on its way. So whether that's just for the holiday season or not, but I heard a rumor that Hot is on its way to the butterbeer bar in Chicago.
Did you start the rumor?
I did not. I promise.
And then it came around the store, and then someone was like, "Hey, Peter.
I heard
butterbeer coming." And you're like,
"Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh, who'd you get that from?" What is your take on the exclusive merch to that store?
Love it.
Compared to the New York store.
I love the exclusive merch.
Better selection, worse selection?
I think it's less selection, but I prefer the items in Chicago. I don't necessarily think it's because I'm from Chicago. I had to think about that to make sure I wasn't biased or anything, but I personally like more simple things, and they're simple colors, they're very simple styles, whereas the New York exclusive, it's this blue shirt with gold foiling everywhere of the Phoenix.
That
which
sounds like me.
Which I still liked, but it's it's just so it's more simple colors.
Is it themed towards the Goblet of Fire?
No, which is actually interesting. It's really just Harry Potter Chicago.
Wow.
Which again, simple. So, and maybe that's why I like it. They do have an exclusive wand, which is the Goblet of Fire wand. So that would be the only exclusive Goblet of Fire that I can think of merchandise that they have. And eventually that's probably going to not become an exclusive because the Golden Snitch wand was exclusive to New York and that is now everywhere. And then there are some other wands that were exclusives that are now non-exclusive. So eventually the Goblet of Fire wand won't be an exclusive to Chicago, I'm guessing.
I was gonna say, I heard a rumor that the merch might get a little more Goblet of Fire themed.
Who'd you hear that from?
Not gonna, here, there, everywhere.
Here, there, and everywhere. The food. So there's an exclusive food item, and that's the butterbeer popcorn because Chicago's known for popcorn. So I tasted it. Yeah, it's known for popcorn. So I actually tasted everything that was there. So I did a video. Trying all of the butterbeer items that's not been released yet, but the popcorn I was very disappointed with because it just tastes like caramel corn. So I also heard a rumor.
How is it in comparison to the Skinny Pop butterbeer popcorn?
I've never had the Skinny Pop butterbeer popcorn, so I can't compare it.
It's delicious. I was literally eating it before we were recording.
Now, does that taste like butterscotch or
No.
how is it?
It tastes like kettle corn, honestly, but it's so good.
Okay.
That's the thing. You can't go wrong. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, see,
it's good.
I don't know why it's so hard to make it. They could drizzle it with a butterscotch or shortbread cream or something just to give it a little more butterbeer flavor. It tastes like they literally just purchased Garrett's popcorn, caramel corn in mass and packaged it. Here's another rumor. I did hear another rumor that they are working on the popcorn and working to fix it. So hopefully they do fix it because I was so excited to try this popcorn and then so sad. It's delicious. I mean, it's phenomenal popcorn, but it does not taste like butterbeer. So
that seems like there's a lot of room for improvement on that then, which is not always a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing. But they probably have so much of it that they're just waiting to sell it before they
before they can.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Rumor has it if you go to the dumpster behind the store at 11 o'clock at night.
Convenience-wise, there's a hotel. I mean, there's hotels all over the place in Chicago, but there's one literally right above the store, and that's the Omni Hotel. That's where I stayed. It was
nice.
very reasonably priced, and they had a deal, and I think they're still doing that, where if you stay at the Omni, you get 15% off merchandise at the store.
Nice.
Which is really big. So, yeah. So if you're visiting, look into the Omni and call them, double check that they still have that offer. But if you want to save some money, it's a good option.
Yeah.
What else can I
Always
tell
good
you
to
about
be
the
aware
store?
of.
I don't know. I'm looking at all their merch right now.
From the description, it sounds like, and obviously, I don't think anyone who hasn't been to New York is flying to New York just to go to the Harry Potter store. There's so many other things to do, but is relative to other things to do in Chicago. There's
a
store,
lot of great stuff in Chicago, though.
amazing enough to that's why I'm booking my trip to Chicago? Or is it I'm going to do this and I like Harry Potter, so I should go to the Harry Potter store?
I think that's accurate for both Chicago and New York. Like you were saying, it's like some people are booking their trip, to go to the HPNY. So I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably about the same. It's like if you're in Chicago, definitely go to the store. If you're in New York, definitely go to the store.
Yeah.
I'm texting you guys what I just found on the shop site, because you remember way back, Peter, when they had the one section in HPNY, it was all the Weasley sweaters, and they had every letter, but getting sizes and stuff was kind of weird. They have kid size sweaters, and
they're
they
on sale.
for $25 they have the letter N for Nora for 20, and it's size extra small. That would fit her now.
Well, you need to,
or it'd be a little big on her now. Did I get it?
Let's snatch it.
Extra small is the only size they have in stock.
I know, and
Yeah, so
extra
you
small
gotta
would be
get it.
big on her. I already have a Harry one that Peter had gotten me when I was pregnant. Do you remember that?
I just keep pushing the
But you don't have an
pushing
N
the
one.
plus button.
But I don't have an N, an authentic.
You need an N.
For $25. Do they have
Get it.
a B?
I don't know. I
added
just
it
keep
to my
pushing the plus
cart.
button on this N sweatshirt. I'm at 105 quantity right now.
Are you trying to just
so
sell
they've
it?
gotta get
Sell
a
them
lot
out.
of them.
I thought there'd be a maximum. Apparently not.
Wait.
125
D?
extra
Oh wait,
small
they're
N sweaters.
they're in alphabetical. They do have P. Biggest size is a small though. You small, Peter. We could stretch it.
that's
It's
not gonna
wool.
work.
It stretches,
There you
right?
go. It's wool. Stretch it out.
I don't know. You
I
posted
like
all those
the house
videos of you working out now. You're gonna be too swole for a wool sweater.
It's just gonna,
The
just
house
gonna tear.
mascot Slytherin trunk is really cool.
TUX.
Oh, it comes with a wand.
Squirrels.
I really like that.
DFINOPQTUX. That's it. These are cool.
You sound like my students now. They say all, and they're like, "What does that word spell? What does that spell?" It's not a word.
Nora is in a big phase of doing that right now. We love that.
What? Oh, what's that word? It's not a word. It's just sounds.
Making sounds.
So what else can I tell you guys about the store?
Sorry, I was shopping.
I know. See,
I don't know that. My main question was all about the exclusive merch. So, because that's what I want to get. A lot of the stuff that I saw at the New York store was stuff that you could buy online, right? Going there was part of the fun. Getting the butterbeer is part of the fun. But also, I had to make sure I walked away with something. So, I had the butterbeer bottle with the exclusive New York.
There you go. That's the other thing.
Design.
Yeah, let me show you guys.
literally have that right in front of me.
Let me
This
pull
is.
out the
I
butterbeer
mean, this is
bottle.
the New York one. It doesn't smell like butterbeer anymore. She's empty.
No. How were
That
the
one?
butterbeers in the bottles? Were they good?
Not great.
Terrible.
I didn't
Really?
love it.
Oh no. think that
Nope.
they will sustain you until your next like true fix. We buy them every single time we go. Alon is obsessed with them. But yeah, this is the one
There's
for
I'm not a fan.
New York.
Personally.
There's no top. Fully
that's-
top.
they're
Ooh, that's a
different.
pretty bottle. I like that.
That is really
I
That
nice.
is
like
the
that
Chicago
label.
exclusive label. Wow.
That's cool.
I really like that a lot. I like
How
that
much
a
of your
lot.
daily sugar is in that bottle?
Probably all of
let's
it.
see. 44%.
All right. Well, you can have 2.
Oh, this says 42% for this big bottle.
Ooh.
Huh. Yeah, this says 22 grams of sugar.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, but it's gorgeous.
Can you
It's
buy-
beautiful. All these bottles are so cool that they do.
They are cool. They're great. They're great to put on shelves. Like I am not a trinkety person for my shelves. I know Melanie likes to decorate
I've
her
got
shelves.
stuff-
Carly's
I've
got
I don't.
some
Those are.
stuff
That's
on
not
there.
decorations. That's just piles of books. You guys know I love my piles of books because my room
I
has
know.
turned into. See, you guys can't see the chaos that is around me, but my room has turned into the storage room of all the stuff in the house. Oh, that's really cool.
I really
It's
like
just
that.
simple.
Minus
It's
the
just
white.
so simple.
It's a
Do
Do they
simple
have other
shirt. Peter's
colors
holding
beside
up
white?
the-
Because I would stain that.
the
I don't
is that
trust
black
myself.
or navy? For the
It was black.
it's just a white shirt
Oh,
with
look at
black
the
writing. With
green.
No,
couple
it's
images.
like
That's
it's more like a tan, like a beige.
tan.
Okay.
It's like a beige, a
Beige.
beige and black. And then they have this whole new house line. I don't know if they have it in New York or not, but an awesome new Hogwarts
I
house
haven't
line.
been to New York in such a long time, so I don't know. I saw
Oh, I
those on the
like that.
website. They look
Melanie.
cool.
That looks
Meet
like
me
a
there
really
in
nice
June at the
quality of
store.
shirt.
Yeah, very good
It
quality
depends on
stuff.
when my
I mean,
sister-in-law has
yeah.
the baby.
I mean, this is $25. Like
That's
for
not bad at all.
for
It's not-
official Harry Potter merch. You know,
For $25, I could
and
get Nora the
especially-
sweater.
there you go.
$25.
Hey, a
Well,
Fire
and to get a
Festival
good
2
quality
T-shirt is
t-shirt-
like $80, and that's not even happening. So I'd say that's a great deal.
I'd say the 25 is. Ooh, I like that. I like
Oh,
that
it
a lot.
says
I like
the.
the Slytherin across the
Oh,
sleeve.
Slytherin.
Yeah, I saw the Hufflepuff version of that. It's real cool. I love a good Spirit jersey.
Is that a t-shirt or is it a sweatshirt?
That's a Spirit
It's like-
jersey.
Spirit jersey
Okay.
has its own thickness, I feel like. It's thicker than a t-shirt, but thinner than a sweatshirt. That's really cool.
Ooh,
Here's the Goblet
That's
Fire
really
Wand.
fun.
Sorry, everyone who's listening, but I'm
like
showing
that.
all the
Goblet of
merch.
Fire 1.
What I love is the top because it has the maze.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's
cool?
really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone listening, I will be doing a merch haul, so I'll be able to show you guys all this. That'll be coming at some
I
point.
love that.
Yeah, so there's some
Merch
good
haul.
stuff. Oh, there was a cup, a new mug I wanted to show you guys. So talk amongst yourselves while I dig through my bags.
Shipping for the sweater is
can always-
$11.99.
Do they do free
Like-
shipping over a certain amount though?
See, that's girl math that I don't think I should be dabbling with right now. Is
No,
like,
because
well,
if I want no, if I want something too,
I don't know. I mean, that's true. We could.
I'm
combine.
shopping on the website right now.
But then
so
we
I'm
would
sure
have
I
to
can
ship
find
to get it to
something.
the other person anyway.
Yeah, but we can wait till we're shipping other things. It's not like we don't mail stuff to each other anyway.
That's true. We do
It's
that.
media mail. You're fraudulent.
I'll just
You shove it inside of a half
book.
Blood Prince book. Why is that book such a weird shape? I don't know.
yeah, like this $25 sweater is now $40, and like
What if you
I don't
what
know.
if you wrapped a book in it
I'm looking for their
for
shirts
like
right now.
for like the for like protection?
yeah,
It's like a pad, like padding.
Oh, that's nice. That's
They
really
have
nice.
all 4 houses. Aren't these
Ooh.
gorgeous?
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's
That is
really
a
lovely.
nice
It
mug.
looks
Is
like
it
it's almost
glass?
sparkling
It's
the way that
glass,
they did
yeah.
the glass.
Did you
So
get
it's
all
like-
4 houses,
have
or
you-
you just got Slytherin?
No, I will be getting all 4 houses. I need to go back and get them. But like the bottom is like the house color, but it's
Yeah, it's
all
really
just
pretty.
still
Yeah, that's
clear.
really
And this
cool.
is metal, like a little metal. So you can't put this in the microwave, but
Nice.
they're
How much is
beautiful.
the cup?
This was 18.
That's very
That's really
reasonable.
nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
What is the first beverage you'll be drinking out of that cup?
Coffee.
I hope it's butterbeer from the world's
But
largest
be a
butterbeer
coffee.
bar.
How do the shirts fit? Or do they fit large or do they wear small?
They fit pretty normal, I feel. I feel like they fit pretty normal.
But if you're going to get a Spirit jersey, again, they have their own thickness and they also have their own sizing. Spirit jerseys in general just always run big.
That's true. Spirit jerseys, yeah. So what else? I saw that.
I don't know.
I like how we're just like chilling and just like shopping.
I was shopping. I'm not.
We're just like so
anymore.
chill today. I love that.
This is what like a phone call between all of us would.
All of
be
us,
like.
yeah. No, it's true, and
like,
it's what we've, yeah.
This is just what we. This is just how we talk. I don't know. Do they have those little kid sweaters in store, Peter?
No, they don't. They just have the Harry and Ron Christmas sweaters.
Oh,
and,
that's poopy. So they
and I think
only
they were
have
just adult size too.
Like, can I get it shipped to the store and then have you pick it up for me? It's just principle. I don't want to pay $12 shipping. It's $12 shipping.
We'll buy
this
$25
$25 sweater is $40. That's girl math. We're not doing girl math. The girl math is, it's $25, but if I spend $50, then it's free shipping. So then I'm spending $50 instead of $40, but I get two items.
You get
the sweater was $55 and it has a slashy through it, and it's only $25. So it's like you're buying it for the regular price, and you're getting two things.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can have it shipped to Chicago?
No, I was just asking if I could get it shipped to the store. Because then I was like, if I could get it shipped to the store and do in-store pickup, then I would just have you like scoop it up the next time you're going to be there.
Yeah, because I'm actually going to be there Friday.
How far away is it from you?
It's like 45 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Awesome.
No, it's not bad. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the parking situation like at Harry Potter Chicago store?
There are lots of parking garages. I mean, it's going to cost money to park there, but it's
they don't
easy.
Validate?
No, they don't validate, but it is easy at least to park there. I haven't explored street parking though, so when I go, I'm going to try that first, because behind the store there are lots of blocks that have street parking, so I'll be curious to see if like it's easy to find street parking, or if not. Otherwise,
are the neighborhoods like safe to park along the streets there, or no?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah. They are, yeah.
Ooh,
okay.
Let's see if they have a discount code. Harry Potter shop discount.
I like the determination.
They have a spot to put the discount code in, so they must offer discount codes. Right.
I always like
isn't the sweater
like
already
free
half
ship
off?
or something.
It's already on sale, but I don't want to pay $12 shipping. I don't want to pay $40 for a $25 sweater.
What if the code got you free shipping, but it took off the sale price of the sweater?
No, then not doing it.
But instead of paying
$55, but free shipping
for shipping on the sweater, you're paying $40 or $37.
Wait, I might get an additional percentage off if I sign up for emails.
There you go.
Ooh.
That'll do.
And then it's a maybe, but I still have to pay shipping. So, I don't know.
I think we could let you figure this out.
Well, guys, unless you have any more questions
on your own time, because
I need to
I
go
think we
nana.
do, but I think they'll come up later.
Yeah,
well, send
Because
them
this
over
has
there.
been fun, but
Is there any book news?
I've
I feel
started
like we should
shopping.
talk about books since this is Dialogue Alley.
Briefly, German has new cover art that's coming out.
Oh, really?
France has new cover
I
art
missed
that's
that.
coming out.
Yeah, Carlson's up to their old ways.
And they're brand new, like it's wonderful new art. It's lovely. They have got a few scenes on like books 5 and one of the other ones that we've never had on book covers before, like around the world. And then Solani is putting out their version of the Stephen Fair covers, which are the 2023 French covers that are also in Greek. So I'm really excited to see what Solani, which is the Italian publisher, what they do. If they're hardcover, I'm just going to have to buy the set. I've already prepared myself.
And that's in addition to the new new Czech art that's unique. I don't know if you were here when we talked
the
about
Czech
that.
25th anniversary, that's up for pre-order. And it's just the book one from what I can see. I haven't found like a set. It's just the first book, which is nice. Other than that,
Nice
I
for
can't
me.
think. Nice for me too. I can't think of anything else. I've been looking mostly at like the books that have existed.
Can you guys text the group chat with the pictures of the new German cover art so I don't have to go digging in our Discord finding
I'll do it.
As
I've
much
got
as
them
I would
saved on
love to
my
go do
phone.
that. And I'm sure it's in a very organized place in our Discord, because if you support us on Patreon, you get access to our Discord, which helps you in all sorts of ways of collecting different Harry Potter books and different Harry Potter cover arts. And we've reorganized our Discord, so there's a way where there's like new releases, and then there'll be like announcements of what the new releases are, and then all these information about like, here are the pictures of it. Honestly, let me just look in the Discord. You guys don't have to text me. Let's see if I can find it.
I've already texted you.
Oh. All right, let's see how long it
So
takes
you'll
me to
have
find
it in
on
several.
here. Oh,
It's
wait.
a screenshot
look,
from the
right,
Discord.
Right under the general tab is new releases. Fabulous. And then you just look
Yeah.
on that, and new German right there. Bada bing, bada boom.
It's right there.
And then everyone talking
Yeah.
about it, which is so cute. I mean, oh, those are cool. It's
Right?
I
They're
love.
cool, and they're different. They're different.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Where are you guys getting them from? Where are you ordering from?
Probably Amazon Germany.
Right.
That's right.
Are they
Amazon
on
Germany
there
makes it
the
so
yet?
most
easy.
cost effective.
That's my favorite. I love Amazon Germany.
know.
It's my favorite one.
Amazon Japan is still my number one, especially because
Amazon
when I
Japan
ordered
is
that,
really
that
good too.
beautiful black box set with the gold foil,
It's beautiful.
they're like, well, for an extra 700 yen, you can have it in 1 week shipping. Like, that's like $3.50. Like,
Guys,
okay.
is there gonna be a box? Like, do
I'd
we,
love
Lawrence,
to
you
see
run
this.
with Carlson?
I want to say
we know there is gonna be a box. Do I wait for the
Somebody-
box?
Do you want the box though?
But the
Because
thing is, it's a
Carlson
Carlson
Mel
box.
wants the
That-
box.
Mel always wants the box. However, does Mel want a Carlson box? Because
I
if
know,
you
that's the
listen to
question.
any of our episodes and we've talked about box sets, Carlson's boxes notoriously, while the condition of their books and the quality are always an O for outstanding, the quality of the box itself is always a T for troll. So
It's a tea for
so
too
Lawrence
heavy
in
to
our
hold-
Discord.
the books are too heavy.
Lawrence in the Discord replied and said that the publisher replied that a box set was currently not the plan, but that they will pass on our wish. So if they plan one, it could be our Discord's fault.
oh my god. You heard it here, folks.
I know.
Dialogue Alley.
Yeah,
Making
we got
dreams
people
come true.
contacting the publishers.
When did they come out?
September. So we've got some time to budget.
Oh, all right. That's fine. I could make that. I'm budgeting for
The
my
French
fictitious
books,
Disney
the
trip
new
right now.
French-
So
I think the new French books come out in May, though. New French
I'm
comes out in
behind
May.
on French. So
The
behind on French.
The Italian Stephen Fair comes out May 6th. Czech, I think, is also May, but those are pre-ordered. I did a group
So-
order for those. And Peter, I might have got you one too. I don't remember.
I think you did. You
Okay.
get me one? You might not have. It's okay if you didn't.
I think I did.
I think I did tell you to
ordered
get
ho-
me one.
I don't remember now. If you put
okay.
that you wanted one in the pre-order in the Discord, then I ordered those.
Oh, I don't know. I'm terrible in the Discord. I'm so sorry, guys. I love every one of you listening, and I'm so sorry that I'm not active in the Discord. I have a 6-month-old.
If you didn't put in the
He doesn't
Discord,
really
I
sleep.
can order. If you didn't put one there, it's very easy. I can either order you one or I can show you how and where I got it from. But
All
it's
right.
easy. I know I got you. I think one of the Side Edge Slovak books though, and same for Peter. I think I ordered an extra.
that was what I wanted you to get me. That matters a lot more to
Okay.
me.
Okay, well it's on the way.
Fabulous. Oh my gosh. And for all other book conversation news, you could, like I said, support us on Patreon and have access to our Discord, you can message us on Instagram, on any of our Instagram platforms. Mainly at Dialogue Alley Podcast is where you can get in touch with us. But you could get in touch with us through email. You could go to our website. Our website is getting like quite a bit of traction on some of these like Harry Potter book collector groups on Facebook, which is like our big goal, because we have a way to see if your Harry Potter book is valuable with this cool little interactive flow chart kind of thing right on our website, which is dialoguealley.com. And you could see so many video content things about so many of the epic things that we talked about today, as always, on Peter's channel on YouTube, Potter Collector. If you don't know, that's who he is. He's the Potter Collector. He's doing all these things with his hands. What? You?
What? Me?
You're the Potter. Wait.
Who told you that rumor?
Is that guy the Potter Collector? Wait, there was one time when you came to visit and you like just showed up like at my door, and then we just like went to the park, and like I posted like a picture like on just like my Facebook, or I posted it on Instagram because it was like Nora's first time going down a slide, so that was why I like posted the picture. But you were in the picture because you were putting her down the slide.
I loved that picture.
I love that, but like it's so funny to me because then like some rando commented on it saying like, "Is that the Potter Collector?" And I'm like, "No, it's my friend Peter. Leave me alone." No, but in real life, like he's the Potter Collector and he's real cool, and he's got so many videos on all of these things and more to come because he's gonna go back for more epic things, and he did a lot of epic videos, and there's gonna be more coming out.
Yeah, mucho videos on the way.
Amazing. But for now, it is time to walk back through the archway and into your daily lives, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.
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 See ya.